On April 27, 2025, the United States and the Philippines significantly expanded their military cooperation by deploying the NMESIS system, the Navy Marine Expeditionary Ship Interdiction System, during the ongoing Balikatan 2025 exercise. This deployment marks the first time that the NMESIS has ever been operationally stationed in the Philippines, representing a major leap forward in the region's coastal defense capabilities. GeoWar News brings you all the details. Balikatan 2025, which began on April 21st and is scheduled to conclude on May 9th, involves a massive joint military operation with approximately 14,000 personnel. The force includes around 9,000 troops from the United States, 5,000 from the Philippines, and 260 from Australia. Additionally, observers from Japan, the United Kingdom, France, Canada, the Czech Republic, Lithuania, Poland, and the Netherlands are also participating, underlining the growing international focus on the Indo-Pacific. The exercises encompass a broad range of operations, such as live-fire drills, amphibious island defense maneuvers, special forces operations, and critical interoperability tests between advanced weapon systems. These activities aim to prepare forces for complex, real-world scenarios where rapid coordination and technological superiority are essential. The NMESIS system has been strategically positioned in the Baton's Islands, located at the northernmost tip of the Philippines, near the Luzon Strait and not far from Taiwan. This choice of location is crucial, providing a commanding vantage point over key maritime choke points in the Indo-Pacific. The NMESIS platform combines the naval strike missile with a highly mobile, unmanned ground vehicle known as the Remotely Operated Ground Unit for Expeditionary Fires, or rogue fires. This cutting-edge pairing allows the NMESIS to deliver precision-guided naval strike capabilities while remaining highly mobile, elusive, and capable of being deployed quickly to forward positions. The system's ability to conduct rapid shoot-and-scoot operations makes it extremely difficult for adversaries to target. Equipped with long-range precision missiles, NMESIS can effectively engage enemy warships before they become a direct threat. Furthermore, the system's advanced targeting and sensor integration allow it to identify and destroy high-value maritime assets, even in heavily contested environments. The deployment of NMESIS during Balikatan 2025 has triggered strong reactions. China has sharply criticized the exercises, labeling them as provocative and destabilizing to regional peace. From Beijing's perspective, the visible strengthening of U.S.-Philippine military ties poses a direct challenge to Chinese influence in the South China Sea and surrounding waters. However, officials from the Philippines and the United States have reiterated that these exercises are purely defensive. Their stated goal is to enhance readiness, improve mutual defense capabilities, and ensure the security of international waters against any form of aggression or coercion. GeoWar News notes that these measures align with a broader international strategy to maintain a free and open Indo-Pacific. The arrival of NMESIS in the Philippines represents far more than a temporary deployment. It signifies a transformative shift in the regional defense landscape, with broad implications for future military dynamics in the Indo-Pacific. Reports strongly indicate that once the Balikatan 2025 exercises conclude, the NMESIS system will either remain on Philippine soil through permanent basing agreements or be incorporated into a rotational presence model, ensuring that its capabilities remain readily accessible for future joint operations. Such a move would mark a definitive evolution in the strategic posture of the United States and its allies, establishing a more resilient and distributed framework to deter potential aggression. For the armed forces of the Philippines, the integration of NMESIS into their arsenal is a historic leap forward in terms of modernization, training, and technological advancement. Until now, the Philippine military had primarily relied on traditional coastal defense methods, which, while effective against localized threats, lacked the reach, precision, and survivability needed to counter modern maritime adversaries. NMESIS fills this critical gap with cutting-edge capabilities. The system allows for long-range precision strikes against hostile naval assets, dramatically increasing the Philippines' deterrence posture and enabling it to defend its sovereign waters with a level of sophistication previously unattainable. Additionally, the introduction of this technology necessitates advanced training, maintenance protocols, and operational doctrines, all of which contribute to elevating the overall professional standard of the Philippine Armed Forces. For the United States, the operational success of NMESIS during Balikatan 2025 is a significant milestone. It validates years of conceptual development and field testing centered on the principle of expeditionary, distributed lethality, the idea that smaller, highly mobile, networked units equipped with powerful strike capabilities can impose disproportionate costs on a larger adversary. NMESIS showcases a critical evolution away from heavily centralized, easily targetable forces toward agile, dispersed units that are harder to detect, engage, and neutralize. By deploying systems like NMESIS to forward locations, the Pentagon demonstrates its commitment to deterring adversaries without overextending or risking concentrated force deployments vulnerable to first strike scenarios. From a broader geopolitical perspective, the stationing of NMESIS in the Philippines highlights the country's rapidly increasing strategic importance within the Indo-Pacific security architecture. Situated near vital sea lanes, including the Luzon Strait and the South China Sea, the Baton's Islands now serve as a crucial operational outpost. Their proximity to Taiwan places them at the intersection of several potential flashpoints, giving the United States and its allies a critical foothold for power projection and early warning operations. Moreover, the NMESIS deployment symbolizes a deepening of U.S.-Philippine defense relations, which had seen periods of uncertainty in previous years. This renewed partnership reflects shared interests in maintaining a rules-based international order, protecting freedom of navigation, and resisting coercive territorial claims in contested waters. As rivalries continue to intensify in the Indo-Pacific, particularly between major powers, the Philippines' role as a frontline state becomes more pronounced, and its security investments, bolstered by systems like NMESIS, are key to ensuring regional stability. In summary, the arrival of NMESIS is not simply a tactical enhancement, it is a strategic recalibration. It reflects a new era where mobile, technologically advanced, and networked defense assets will shape the battlefields of tomorrow. GeoWar News will continue to monitor how these capabilities reshape alliances, strategies, and power balances across the Indo-Pacific.